Peace, family. Look, I made a post on Facebook that said one of the #1 tools of credit cards is the ability to access free money. Now, a lot of people was discombobulated when I said that. They wanted to know, what do you mean by the ability to access free money? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick example of how you can access free money from the banks. Let's say your closing statement date is on the 15th of the month and today is the 1st. Well, you got a $1,000 credit card from the bank and you use the whole $1,000. As long as you make that $1,000 payment before the closing statement date on the 15th of the month, you won't have to pay them any money, even if the interest rate was 29.99%. Now, the problem with having low credit is that sometimes you have only the ability to access Tier 1 credit cards. Now, what's a Tier 1 credit card? A Tier 1 is that are predatory lenders. They look for people with low credit scores. So we're talking about the Credit Ones, the Capital Ones, the First Premiers, the Indigos, credit cards like that. Now, I'm not saying these are bad credit cards. What I'm saying are these are Tier 1 credit cards. So sometimes with some of these credit cards, you will have to pay an annual fee. So let's do that same example with an annual fee integrated into it. Let's say my closing statement date is the 15th of the month. The credit card has $1,000 on it and today is the 1st of the month. I use $1,000 off the card, but I paid $1,000 back before the closing statement date. Now, because this card has an annual fee of, let's say, $50 per year, then I no longer have the ability to access money for free, because even though I paid the balance back and I only have to pay interest on the balance that's owed, well, I also have to tag in the annual membership fee that is charged monthly, which means I no longer have the ability to access free money. So when I'm talking about accessing free money on these credit cards, I'm specifically talking about people who are typically in a better credit range, the 720s and above, because usually if you're under that, then you're accessing Tier 1 credit cards and you don't have the ability to access free money because you're paying what's called an annual membership fee. So even if you pay the card back 100% before the closing statement date, you're still paying to be able to access the money. If that makes sense, leave a comment down below. Send me a DM. If you got any questions, go ahead and ask me, and be sure to follow me at King Andrew Woods.